Welcome back to another edition of Keys to the Game. In this segment, we're going to be talking about rely on yourself. Now, before we get started, like always, if you guys can hit that like and subscribe button and share this with someone who wants to understand the keys to the game to get better in their basketball life. I am your host, Arnold Lewis of the Arnoldsthoughts podcast. Man, let's get into it. So, relying on yourself in your game. We'll bring a little context, tell a little story. So yesterday, I went to go work out. I went to go train with one of my best friends. Been knowing him for like 14 years we've been together. Training, and he's just a guy, he's a coach now. He's a high school coach now. But we get together and like, no matter what, he's going to put me through a good workout. He just loves developing young talent. He just loves developing people and just working on your game and getting better. What's up, guys? I just dropped my new ebook, 6 Must-Have Steps to Be an Overseas Basketball Player. You know, I've been playing for the last 9 years. I got all the steps and the traits that you need to start your journey with networking, with getting a mentor, all the things that you need to start your journey to be a protege. So go get that ebook, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your steps to being that overseas pro one day. Let's go. So I pull up, every time I come home for the summer, we always link up to get some training in, to get some workouts in, to just get better overall. And sometimes it's not even just to get better with our workouts, but our mentality. He feeds off of me, I feed off of him. But there's times when you're going to be by yourself. So I ran into his some of his kids that he was training. It was one little short guy. The guy's really short. We was playing up and down, was getting up and down in the series. We was playing a little pickup on 4-on-4 or whatever it may be, and he was on my team, and I was kind of just like, guiding them and coaching them a little bit, saying, hey, this is what you need to do. This is how you should move. This is that and the third. Sure enough, as we're playing, he does his own thing, gets himself into trouble, going underneath the basket. I mean, this guy's got to be like 5'5". 5'5". He's really small. And I'm like, listen, man, so you don't get yourself in trouble, just give me the ball, go to the corner. When I give you this look, that was the signal. The open eyes, that means cut. Cut back door, you're going to be wide open every time. Why? Because my IQ of the game is just on a superior other level than you. Why? Because I just got more skin in the game. I've been doing this just a lot longer. Ain't nothing special. I studied the game. I have conversations around the game. And I just played it at a higher level that I just see things and I just know things just from having so much experience. So after we got done playing with everything and we're done and I'm just chopping it up with some of the guys, he was like, when are you going to the other gym? Because I want to go to the gym with you. And I was like, why would you want to? I understand you want to train with me, but why do you want to go to the gym with me? Why is it that you want to come and work out with me? Because I have my own life. I have my own path that I'm working on to get better and trying to improve my game. So necessarily, I don't really have time to construct your game each and every day. That's why I give knowledge and I talk and I try to get guys in the mindset of what they need to do for themselves to get to whatever level that they need to do, or get to whatever level that they need to be at in their game and their mentality, because I cannot be there with you personally every single day or every time you call. Life be lifing. And a lot of times, me for example, guys that are in their 30s, I'm like, I have a kid, I have a job, I have a new home that I'm constructing. I have so many other aspects that's going on that sure I would love to work out with you and give you some more knowledge or whatever it may be. But the likelihood of it happening is very slim to none. Maybe you might catch me in there, maybe not. And I say all that to say this. You got to rely on yourself to get better. No one is going to get you better as bad as you want to do it. I asked them, we brung it in the group after the whole training was over, and asked them, I said, you're only going to get as good as you allow yourself to be. How good do you want to be? You have to gauge that. You have to look in the mirror, look yourself right in the eyes, look in those eyes of yourself and challenge yourself and say, how good do I want to be? How bad do I want this? What am I going to do to get to the level or get to the type of player that I want to be? I want to play here. One of the guys say, I want to win a state championship. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Who are you willing to rely on to get to this achievement? And it all starts with you, yourself. Are you reliable for yourself? You got to rely on yourself to get you wherever you need to go in life. Can't say, well, I have this guy and this person. It starts with you first. And when people start to see you take that initiative in yourself and you going all out and you're grinding and you're making the work happen and you're putting in the work, then people are going to come along to help you go because they see the commitment and dedication that you're willing to put in yourself first. People are only going to believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. As much as you believe in yourself. So if you're not serious about yourself and you don't believe in yourself the way that you believe you should believe in yourself, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen that you're going to get to whatever level that you're trying to be. One of the guys is in there, he started talking, we're playing up and down, and I don't even know what happened with another guy, and he was like, he said something, and we just started chirping back and forth, and I'm like, first of all, why is this guy chirping at me? Some young, some high school guy come chirping back and forth at me. And in my mind, because he did give me a compliment, he didn't know. He was like, oh man, you doing this because you're 25. I said, excuse me, sir. First of all, I'm 33. Thank you that I look good, that you would think that I'm 25. That's 8 years younger than where I thought that I actually am. But the fact that you said I was 25, I take it as a compliment. So starting off with that. But the whole point was, he thought that coming at me is going to improve his game. If that's what you need to improve your game, good. But you have to make sure that everything that you do backs up what you want. When you go and you chirp at someone, don't try to diminish their game or put them down or try to think that's going to make their game fall off or do whatever. Worry about yourself. A lot of guys who do it. Okay, Pat Bev. He do a lot of chirping, but he backs it up with his game. Or he don't play defense. Been in the league for quite a while, getting paid some money for a long time because he does that chirping, but he brings energy and he knows he can rely on himself. When nobody else relied on him, I think I seen a clip from his podcast that he said that his first years he lived with his mom because he bet on himself to make it happen and to earn the contract because he had to pay so much money to his other team that he had. But he relied on himself. Who are you relying on more than yourself to get to where you want? This journey of overseas basketball is a self-made journey that you have to first make yourself. You have to be the pro internally. You have to be the champion. You have to be the workhorse that you want. You see guys out there, when guys look at me, young guys that come in and like, man, you just so good because you did this and you did that and you're just talented and you just, no, I worked. Coming up in high school, I wasn't the best. I wasn't as super athletic. I wasn't strong. Didn't have the best jump shot. I wasn't super quick. I wasn't none of those. I was tall, slinky, linky. You could jump a little bit, had a little bit of energy, didn't have no handles, wasn't fast, none of that. But I understood in myself that, you know what? I'm going to work hard. I'm going to grind. I'm going to push. And I'm going to bet on me. No matter what anybody said, I'm going to bet on me. I have family members that told me, you know what? You should not even pursue basketball. You should go be a waitress. You should go try to find a job with your degree. Go do something else. But this basketball thing, man, get that up, man. And I had to look those people in the eye, and I had to look myself in the eye and say, who are you going to rely on? Who are you going to rely on? And I decided I'm going to rely on myself to get to wherever I wanted to be in my life. My daughter asked me last night, when you were a kid, what did you want to be? I said, I wanted to be playing basketball. Guess what I'm doing today? 9 years in, still a professional, still going strong, still grinding, still getting up, hitting the weight room, still getting up, doing meditation and visualization, still driving an hour to the gym, still going outside, working on things because there's no courts around, leaving no excuses, leaving nothing unturned. Do I say I do everything right and perfect and like 100%? No, but I know the drive. I know the love. I know what I want, and I'm going to continue pushing and pursuing until I get there, because I decided that, you know what, no matter what, nobody's going to want this for me more than I want for myself. Would it be great to train with great players all the time and everything? Yes. As much as you can get the access and be around other people who can make you better and improve your game, do that. But don't rely on them. At the end of the day, you got to know for yourself, I'm going to rely on myself. I know for 100% fact that if everybody else fails me, I'm not going to fail myself. I'm not going to allow anyone, any person, anything, any problem, any situation deter me and bring me down and stop me from getting where I want to be, because I rely on myself. That's all I got for keys to the game, man. I hope this key really helped you to understand that you got to rely on yourself. You got to do what you need to do to get to where you want to be in life, as a player, as an athlete, as a champion, whatever it may be. You have to remember first, go take that look inside that mirror. A lot of guys are scared to take that look in that mirror and understand that you are going to get to where you need to be by you relying on yourself, man. That's all I got for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like, man. Subscribe for me. Share this with somebody. Give them the keys, man. We're just trying to get the keys to unlock the kingdom. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Until next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.